No lies, no mistakes.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is a casket match. About to make his way to the ring, being led by Trinity. From the Isle of the Samoa, he is the ace in the hole. This is Sonny Siaki.
We'll bring our concentration back to this casket match in just a second, Don, but I still have to reflect back on that. We've just witnessed the ultimate power play pulled off by Vince Russo.
Well, Roddy Piper coming back to his roots, the NWA, and Russo said it's him or me, but he's taking AJ Styles with him. Here he goes.
Russo's got the clout and the power because of AJ being the NWA World Champ. Russo says TNA. It's either myself or Piper. Who's it gonna be?
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, he weighs in at 268 pounds, D'Lo Brown.
And D'Lo not waiting even for the opening bell. Here we go, jump-starting the match and rocking Sonny Siaki in this very unique TNA casket match. Keep in mind the rules. No disqualification. The match is over when one wrestler is put in the casket and the casket is closed. Very unique aspect to the TNA casket rules. The casket is in the ring. It's not positioned at ringside.
I'll tell you what, Mike, the last time that these three were around the casket, D'Lo Brown came out of that casket and ended up putting Siaki and Trinity both in it. And you know he'd want to do it again.
Well, he's got Siaki and he's got it halfway closed. Trinity up on the ring apron. Of course, we saw in that videotape package earlier how Trinity had interfered in the previous matchup, causing the loss for D'Lo Brown, and she was up on the ring apron, and that allowed that momentary lapse where Sonny Siaki was able to open up the casket in the face of D'Lo.
Sonny Siaki now trying to get the momentum right here, Mike. This has just been a bitter rivalry here, and started with D'Lo Brown and AJ Styles when they were having their great matchups for the NWA title, and Siaki just couldn't let it rest.
Is tonight the night that Sonny Siaki makes good on that promise that he's had for the past month plus, that he's going to bury the career of D'Lo Brown, or can D'Lo Brown stay alive in more ways than one? Here's one of the interesting things about having the casket in the ring.
I've never seen this before, Mike. Actually, using the casket in the ring as a weapon.
Setting up the casket, positioning it in the corner, and rocking Siaki, going to shoot him across diagonally. Oh! Wow, back first into the casket. Just challenging Siaki to get up, and
Siaki puts him right back in it, Mike.
Played possum and then elevated D'Lo Brown. Look at the dent in the casket. He lifted D'Lo in the air and dropped D'Lo 260 plus pounds directly into the casket, and it dented the top of it.
You know, ever since D'Lo Brown and AJ Styles broke up as tag partners, he has been dealing with Sonny Siaki and Trinity in some sort of way, whether they were with AJ or here by themselves. I'm going to tell you something. D'Lo Brown would love to exact some revenge, but he's getting the snot beat out of him right here. They're just putting the casket on top of him.
Siaki using the casket repeatedly, driving it and dropping it down on D'Lo Brown. Going to position it again, this time toward the ropes. Now what's he going to do? He's closing up the casket. Obviously has some kind of strategy in mind. Spent too much time with the casket, and that allows D'Lo to fight back.
Gave D'Lo enough time to catch his breath and take over right here.
Off the back body drop.
Goes.
Charges at Sonny Siaki. Drives him down. Then a repeated clothesline takes him down a second time.
You're right. Sonny Siaki got preoccupied with the casket there, with the insides of the casket, trying to get it set up to put D'Lo in it. But then again, he reverses it again.
Reverse D'Lo, face first, head first, again directly into the casket. Trinity up on the ring apron.
She's holding D'Lo there. Oh man, he got the full brunt of the casket.
No disqualification rules.
No disqualification right there.
D'Lo just nowhere to go. Trinity holding him in the corner, and Siaki again drops down that heavy weight of the casket across the back of D'Lo Brown.
The ropes right there are becoming a detriment to D'Lo Brown because he's got nowhere to go. The casket just putting it on him.
Big Wild swinging right hands from Siaki connect. D'Lo catches him in midair, drives him down back first across the casket. Look at this! Here we go! Look at this! We're going to see the frog splash! D'Lo going to the top! Down low frog splash off the top rope! Siaki nowhere to go! Siaki positioned on the casket, and D'Lo hit the down low, caught him with the frog splash. Miss! But who the hell's this?
What in the world?
Look at this! Oh, this is the man formerly known as Jamal. 1/2 a 3-minute warning. Last seen in the WWE.
Well, he's definitely coming. Just Sonny Siaki's aim right here.
The brother of Rikishi, the cousin of Yokozuna, the nephew of the original Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sinka, has just hit the ring, and he's just laid out D'Lo Brown again in front of the referee, but it's a no disqualification match.
You know, we've always
Look
called
out.
Sonny Siaki.
Look out.
Here he goes.
This is 400 pounds. 400 pounds off the top.
Could this be Sonny Siaki's ace in the hole?
That's what it appears. I was going to ask the question, does Sonny have his own ace in the hole? And I think it's just been answered. They roll D'Lo in the casket. They just have to close it down. Siaki's got it half closed. Trinity's going to help him, and they close the casket on D'Lo Brown.
The winner of the match, Sonny Siaki.
He did have his own ace in the hole. And Siaki stands on top of the casket after scoring a tainted win in this casket match. Let's send it to the back. Scott Hudson standing by. He's got TNA management consultant Don Callis. It's all yours, Scott.
Guys, I've got management consultant to the stars here, Don Callis. Mr. Callis, give me a minute. Look.